Be the creator, not the consumer. This is Angus. Are you new to importing from China and feeling lost? One of the biggest challenges for beginners is getting products safely from China to their warehouse. After helping thousands of foreign businesses navigate Chinese shipping for over 10 years, today we will walk you through things you need to know about shipping from China. But before we continue, we'd like you guys to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss out any of our new content. Number 1. Players in the import process. Before we start with the specifics of shipping, let's make sure you understand all the key players involved when you import from China. First up is your supplier. This is the factory or vendor in China that you're buying products from. A good supplier is your partner and the foundation of a successful importing business. Here's what happens next. You will likely work with a freight forwarder who acts as a travel agent for your cargo. They handle all the logistics, including booking space on ships or planes, preparing customs paperwork, and arranging delivery to your destination. Well, you could manage this yourself. It's best to use a reputable freight forwarder, especially when you're starting out. They have strong connections with shipping lines and knowing international regulations that can save you time and money. Talking about shipping lines such as MICE, MSC, Costco, Wine, and Evergreen, they own the ships that carry your goods by sea. Once your products arrive, they must clear customs, and each country has its own rules, and accurate documentation is crucial to avoid delays or extra fees. You can work with a customs broker who helps with regulations, calculating duties, and speeding up the process. Even with a customs broker, you will need to provide key documents like a commercial invoice and packing list. Requirements vary by country and product, so research earlier to avoid surprises. And number 2, shipping methods. Now you know who's involved in getting your goods from China to your doorstep. Let's talk about how they will get there. You have two main shipping options, air freight and sea freight. Air freight is the faster option. It is ideal if speed is your priority. It can deliver your goods in just a few days. It's perfect for high-demand products or if you are running into tight deadlines. However, shipping by air is more expensive because airplanes have less capacity than ships. Air freight is best for smaller, lighter shipments where the higher cost per kilogram makes more sense. Keep in mind that air freight has stricter rules about what can be shipped. Items like hazardous materials, batteries, powder, and liquids are more restricted. Your supplier or freight forwarder can get you through these regulations. And sea freight is the more cost-effective option, especially for larger shipments. If you have flexibility in your timeline, it can save you a lot of money. Within sea freight, there are two choices, full container load and less than one container load. For full container load, which is FCL, your goods fill an entire container. 20 feet GP and 40 feet HQ containers are commonly used. 20 feet GP can take around 30 cbm goods and 40 feet HQ takes about 70 cbm. You pay a flat rate for the whole container, often making it cheaper per unit for larger shipments. And for less than one container load, which is LCL, your goods share a container with other shipments. You pay for the space your goods use, which is great for smaller shipments. However, LCL has some downsides. Since your goods are loaded and unloaded multiple times, there's a higher risk of damage. Plus, delays can happen if other shipments in the same container face customs issues. The best shipping method depends on your goods, timeline, and budget. While selecting the right method is crucial, don't forget that proper packaging is essential to ensure your products arrive safely. So our point number 3, packaging and labeling. Packaging your goods is a critical part of the shipping process and should be discussed with your supplier earlier on. Proper packaging protects your products during the journey from China, helps with smooth customer clearance, and enhance your brand presentation. And your packaging must withstand multiple handling stages, including loading, unloading, stacking, and exposure to moisture, heat, or vibration. And oversized packages may cost more to ship and are more prone to damage. We should aim to maximize the number of units per container or per pallet. Also, clear and accurate labels are essential, include details like contents, origin, destination, and handling instructions to avoid customs delays. Depending on your product and destination, additional labels like country of origin, certification, or specific labels may be required. Your freight forwarder can advise you, but it's your responsibility to ensure the compliance. And customized packaging with your logo, your colors, can create a lasting impression even for wholesale or B2B shipments. Don't overlook packaging and labeling. If you don't discuss with the supplier about packaging, you will be surprised that your products could be packed in woven bags or broken used cartons. So work with your supplier earlier, prioritize the packaging protection and compliance. Even with perfect packaging, your goods must clear customers before they can reach your warehouse. So here is our point number 4, customs clearance. Customs is the government authority that controls the flow of goods into a country. Their role is to ensure compliance with laws, collect duties and taxes, and prevent the import of restricted items. As an importer, your goal is to provide accurate information and documentation to avoid delays, additional costs, or seizure of the goods. At this stage, the commercial invoice is the primary document for customs valuation and tariff assessment. It must include details such as the description of goods, product value, country of origin, invoice number and invoice date, and the terms of sale. You should ensure this information matches the actual goods being shipped to prevent discrepancy that may raise red flags. In addition to the commercial invoice, you will need a packing list and a bill of lading or airway bill to show how the goods are packed and details of the shipping arrangements. Some goods may also require specific certifications, permits, or licenses depending on the destination country. In international shipping, each product is assigned a harmonized tariff code that determines the applicable duties and restrictions. Misclassification, even unintentionally, can lead to incorrect duty payments or regulatory violations. Start by asking your supplier for the HS code, but verify them against your country's harmonized tariff schedule again. It's also necessary to consult a customs broker or trade attorney, as the classification system can be very complex. The customs determines the value of your goods for duty purpose. Normally, it's the price paid for the goods, with adjustments for costs like shipping and insurance depending on the Incoterms used. For example, some countries use the FOB value and some uses the CIF value to apply the duties. Once your documents are ready, your freight forwarder or customs broker will submit the entry to customs electronically. Customs may request additional information or inspect the goods. If everything is in order, the goods will be released and you will pay the applicable duties and taxes. Here are the things you can start earlier. Research customs requirements for your product and destination and ensure all documents are complete and accurate to avoid delays. It's also suggested to seek expert help, working with a reputable freight forwarder or customs broker to navigate the complex regulations. By being proactive and thorough, you can prevent unnecessary stress and additional costs during the customs process. That's all about it. I hope this quick guide has given you a clear roadmap for your importing journey. Remember, success in importing is about continuous learning and building strong relationships. I'd love to hear about your experiences and what is your biggest takeaway from this video guide, and what questions do you still have? Leave us a comment below and I will be happy to talk with you. And if you found value in this content, like and share this video, and I'm committed to providing more information about importing from China. And make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification. Thanks for watching and see you next time.